Good evening, everyone. Yes, it is the Royal Enfield, the Classic 500. And this is a Waffle Rider Moto. It's been a while since we've seen this bike. And why? Because we don't know. I don't know if you can see them. Look at those teeth and the rear sprocket. Really worn off on there, you know? Worn down. So I got a new one right here. And this is what we're putting on today. So what we're going to need, taking the brake line off over here. Because remember, this is what do you call it? Brake drum. So we're going to take this off, okay? And here, this screw, this bolt here, this nut has to come off. These two nuts have to come off over here on this side, right here. Okay, and so what we're looking at is we're going to need a 24-inch socket. We're going to need a 19-inch socket, and this big one here is a 30mm socket. It's all in millimeters, by the way. And you're going to need a screwdriver. What for? Because we have to hold this in place. Now I went ahead and loosened everything up just to make everyone's life a lot easier. So remember, when you're doing this, you want to come over here and you want to mark right there for your setting for your chain. Okay, so let me get busy over here and I'm going to get this party started over here. Now I have all new bearings and chain and front sprocket and Cadbury vibration plate and a whole bunch of other stuff to put on. But today we are focusing on this here rear sprocket because it has brand new teeth on it. So this is what we're going to concentrate on. So let me get busy with this here and get this tire off. Yep. Now in order to take the rear tire off, what we have to do, you have to put the bike up on the center stand. But once on the center stand, you only have an inch of clearance over in here. That's why there's some 2x4s underneath there. Okay, it gives that extra space. So when we pull the tire off, okay, when we pull the axle out, tire drops down accordingly, and we're good to go. So let me get this here all situated so y'all can watch. In the meantime, how's that? Does that work for you guys? Basically, I have everything loosened up. So we're gonna remember, when you're taking stuff off, you know, make sure you do it in a systematic way, because you know you're gonna be wanting to do it. Put it all back on. I took this here off, so that's done. This is done. Now we're going to come back to the back side here. This one here would have been the 19mm. On our tray, 30mm. The 19. Oh, I'm sorry. 24mm, and the last one is a 19mm. And remember, I'm going to take this hair off. So we know this is at 20 and then 2 marks. That's where that's at. And I'm going to start taking this other side off. Then we're going to hold the tire up. Take off that retaining screw. Ooh, washer there, keep that to the side. Give you a little photo of what we're doing over here on this side. This is where we're at here. So I'm using this screwdriver in here to help pull this off. So remember, when you pull this here out, the axle off, this is going to drop. So you want to keep this in mind, okay? And then there's another spacer right in here. So let's get back over here. you guys can watch me. Okay. Now I'm making a muck of this, but such is life, right? Almost out. Almost. Yep. Remember when I said about beware, these two are going to come out. Sits inside like that on the other side. So you want to be mindful of that. Let's get the chain off. There we go. Really? It has to go up higher? No way! No way! Oh, depression sets in. It needs to go up higher. But you know what? Maybe not, because what we're looking at doing is we're taking this off. Okay. So we're looking at this rear hub. Okay, and that's the washer from this side. And what we're concentrating on. Now these brake shoes, these pads, they look pretty good. They're in good condition. But these teeth, I'm going to show you a little quick comparison of what these teeth look like over here. Old, new. Oh, look at them. Look at that. So I guess, I don't know why, something's wearing them down. So, that being said, let's see what we got to do here. So on this one here, to come out. These wheel bearings in here, I gotta pull these out. See these wheel bearings? They all have to be pressed out. Okay? So I gotta press them out and put some new ones on. So I'll be right back. Boom! Okay, so it took some doing, so I had to like knock that out, you know, the wheel bearing in here. Still working. Put a new one in, tapped it down real slow, put the new seal on there, so that's good to go. And gonna clean it up a little bit now. So I'm over here looking at these pads. I got new ones in the house, so I think I'm gonna like replace these anyways. So be back in a minute. So that was a quick minute. And as you tell, these are new pads, these are the old pads. That's how they're gonna fit on there. They're held in with these retaining screws in here, or excuse me, retaining springs. So you need to go ahead and sand these down a little bit. Then we'll go ahead and put them on there. But these they're not looking that bad. You know, I'm like going, you know what? Yeah, I mean, I might just put these ones back on there. You know, so I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna save these for another, like, it only has 5,000 miles on the bike, so we're gonna put these on over here. 5,000, 8,000, hold on. 9,700. Got like 10,000 miles on it. So you know what? Let's throw these new ones on there just to see what it does. If not, I can always throw these back on. You know, so it's not a bad thing. Let me find a piece of sandpaper. We'll get this done. Be back. Right in front of me, piece of sandpaper. Yeah, sandpaper. So what we're going to do, rough these up a little bit. Get some of that shipping crap off of them. And basically what you're doing, you're just cleaning them up, getting that stuff off them, stuff like that. Same with this one here. See how it is? We want to get get this factory wear off of that, you know. And there you go. Too nice. They're new. Have them at it. And what we're going to do, we take these off, replace it with these. So it's going to look like that. So it stopped the recording over there when I was doing this here. So yeah, these are going to be the new shoes, new patent shoes. These are actually brake drums. So I put the new ones on, I sanded them down. We're going to put these on it. But first we want to clean this hair up. Clean up the housing some. It's kind of mucky. So this is what we're trying to do, because this is how the brake works. You press down on your foot lever, expands them out, like so. Now, to put it all back together again. Right? This goes on so like so. Remember, so here you have your brake drum, right? Brake pads, drum pads. Okay, drum pads, new sprocket. That's gonna sit in there like so. Now these have to fit in here. Capiche? Those fit in there. I don't know if you got that. These here are going to fit in there. And when doing that, you got to put the chain on.